I thought we'd start this episode off by taking a look at how I'm doing in the club vision. If we take a look at it, we're very pleased with how we're doing in the Europa League, pleased with how we're doing in the Premier League, even though we are well above top half. Very pleased with how we're doing in the FA Cup, and we've passed the Carabao Cup. I mean, I'm not saying that a B+ is bad, but I'm not doing anything wrong. What do I need to do to get an A+? Hello guys, and welcome back to the 16th episode of the Jürgen Klopp Challenge with Watford, where today we are playing against Shakhtar in the quarterfinals of the Europa League, and a very important game in the Premier League against Manchester City away from home, so it will be a tough one. And it would have been a lot more important if we didn't lose our last game against Crystal Palace, and Sarr even missed a penalty in it. It was a disappointing match, but since last time out we have actually done very well. We've moved on from the FA Cup 5th round all the way to the FA Cup semi-final, which will be coming up in next episode. I mean, I feel like you guys are interested in the FA Cup, despite the fact that it's not actually involved in the challenge at all, but it's interesting regardless. We came away with a 4-0 win as well to Wolves, who we are actually playing in the semi-final, so hopefully we can use that momentum and take it with us into the FA Cup semi-final. But for now, we're focusing on the Europa League, and it is against Shakhtar. Not a very hard team to have to face, to be honest, but it's the team that we're facing, and we need to take it very seriously. This is the team that we're going with, and I'm pretty sure I haven't edited it at all in true Raxel FM fashion. I will bring Holland onto the bench, but maybe we can take a look at bringing on Tonali, because he's not quite ready. Meisger can come on as well. And yeah, that seems about right to me. Apart from that, anyone feeling really tired? How far away is the Manchester City game? 3 days away. They'll survive. They'll survive. Let's jump straight into it. This looks like a pretty good 11 to me, and see if we can go. Oh no, Bruno can play as well. Bruno can play as well. Last substitution, I promise. Oh, maybe one more. Let's get Ibe onto it as well. Let's jump straight into it now. No turning back, and see if we can come away with a good away win, which should hopefully help us move on to a very easy home win and get us through to the semi-final. It's not something that I really expected. I mean, we have been given probably one of the easiest routes. Like, out of all these teams left in the competition, I think that Shakhtar is the team I would have picked if I could have picked. So very happy about that, to say the least. But I don't know if we can take it all the way to the final, because if you were watching last episode, we are still having to face either Sevilla or Villarreal, two very good sides. Like, I'd certainly rather have to face them than Borussia Dortmund or Bayern, but I think realistically that is kind of the final at this point, and I think Bayern will probably be able to win it in real life, just like they're probably going to win the Champions League in real life. But if we keep scoring like that, we might be in with a shot, actually. Let's not downplay our boys too much. Sarr goes in on goal, scores the first opportunity of the game, and, he's too good. He's too good, honestly. He's just turned into such a good player. Hits the goalkeeper at the near post unexpectedly. Bruno with the assist. I'm happy I brought him on. And just like that, we are 1-0 up. And, of course, an away goal, so they are much more important than those ones at home. So if we can add to that tally, that'd be very nice, boys. Angelino whips in a free kick, but they eventually clear it out. I thought that was going to be the opportunity, but no, they've actually created a very good counter-attack of their own, and Donnarumma is very equal to it. That is incredibly lucky, because they had much more options than we did in that situation. They should have maybe squared the ball, maybe done something a little bit better with the shot. I don't know. That should have been a goal. Donnarumma stands up to the challenge very well, and I'm very happy they have that man in between the sticks. They're coming at us now, though, but Trippier does make a good interception, and we might be able to hit them on a counter-attack. Ibe running down the wing, trying to justify his selection in the squad today. Skips past a few. I mean, the run was nice. We're getting. You gotta take baby steps sometimes. It's he did everything right apart from the shot. So yeah, I guess it was all right. We'll certainly need to guard against complacency in the second half, but right now everything is looking quite good. But I hope I haven't just jinxed it by saying that, and they very well could score here, and a very good opportunity running past a few players, their left back. hits it on his right foot, which I imagine isn't his stronger side, but it goes over the top of the goal either way, and we might need to make our first substitution of the game already. Jordan Ibe, you know, I love him, but he's not having the best day at the office. But actually, in complete contrast to that, I'm going to bring off his fellow winger, Sarr, because he's looking quite tired, and he is a very important part of our squad. If you guys can hear my fan in the background, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll try and edit that out in post if I actually can hear it. Yeah, you should be able to hear it now. Yeah, it's really going. Don't worry, let's focus on the game. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. 10 minutes to go. Come on, we should be able to come away with the win now. Oh, brilliant free kick means that we go away from this game probably with a 1-1 draw. It's a brilliant hit. Maybe we could go positive for the last few minutes, because, you know, away goals are much more important. Deulofeu does whip a ball in. If we get it here, that would have been lovely, but we can't do. And I think, you know, a 1-1 away draw, I think I definitely would have taken that before we came in here today, and that is what we come away with. 1-1, not bad. Could have gone better, could have gone a lot worse, but I am actually quite happy with it. That does put us in the pole position to win the second leg and come away with the win and move on to the semi-final. But for now, let's focus on the Premier League. Let's refocus back onto the Premier League and play against Manchester City away from home. They're up in first place. We're down in 6th. If we had beaten Crystal Palace, we would be able to go on top of them if we won all of our games in hand. But unfortunately, no, not right now. We'd still be 5 points away from them if we did end up winning both of our games in hand on them. Yeah, that's not exactly what we wanted, but we're going to do our best to remedy the mistakes that we've made by winning that matchup. Come on, let's get into it. I'll tell you what, the media, they're disrespecting us. The odds are not in our favour at all, and they're in better form, and they're first place in the Premier League. I think that we could still win it, though. I don't know if that's me being cocky, but with this squad, come on. There's some players that could pop up and score a goal, surprise a few men, and Angelino is coming up against his former side. Surely he is hoping to pull something out of the bag. Of course, we're playing Gurgic instead of Tonali just because of his injury. But apart from that, I feel like this is pretty much a full-strength squad. I mean, I still don't know who to play, Meisger or Dawson, so I just, you know, rotate them, to be honest. And Dawson was more match fit, so it made more sense. But I'm hoping that we can come away with a bit of a shock win or draw. I would take a draw. But with 25 minutes gone, nothing has happened, and it seems like Manchester City are the more dominant side, and we finally have the first opportunity of the game. But it is us who collected the ball. Gave it away straight afterwards though, but don't worry, Angelino gets it back. And now Sarr might be able to find a move. Plays it into Haaland, come on. 1-on-1 with the keeper, that's his specialty, but he can't get into the back of the net on this occasion, unfortunately. Great move from us though, and it looks like we're going to be going into half-time even Steven, and pretty even on the statistical side as well. So we're certainly holding our own against a better opposition, but it might not be over yet, as we do have one more opportunity before the end of the half. Dawson plays it forward, doesn't find anyone. Maybe I should have been playing Meisger. Bernardo eventually plays it inside, and now they do have a wee bit of space as they find Walker, who can put the ball into the middle. Doesn't decide to, eventually plays it out to Bruno Fernandes, who is playing for Manchester City instead of United, but eventually the ball comes up to Haaland, who hits the side netting, and yeah, the end of the first half, I mean, they're probably underperforming. I don't know if we're overperforming. We're doing alright. I think I'm going to say I'm pleased with the performance so far. I can't tell them I'm disappointed with it. You know, this is Manchester City we're facing. We've got to be realistic about how good we are as a football club, you know. They're coming back at us once again. Well, actually, I say once again. I think this is the first highlight where it's actually been their opportunity. And Bernardo does come away with a shot, and all of their highlights, and if all of their highlights are going to be like that, I'm not going to complain. But this free kick is in a very promising position. And Harry Kane puts it into the back of the net. Oh, that is frustrating, man. He looked marginally offside to me, but we'll take a look at the timing of that. John Stones, no, he was well on. Someone was keeping him on. We might see another. Yeah, we do see a offside replay. Oh, no, that's not the offside I wanted to see, but that's all right. No matter. I think it would have counted either way, but I'm hoping that we can hit back straight away through holding. Imagine if he just like hits it from range, goes into the back of the net. That would be absolutely brilliant. But it does eventually come to Haaland, who plays it into Decore, and we are back on level terms. I mean, it wasn't quite a, 3/4 of the pitch hit from Rob Holding, but it was an assist from Haaland and Decore's 14th goal of the season. What is going on with this man? Honestly, he is having the season of his life, and it might have something to do with Mendy being not on the pitch. So they were down to 10 men for that opportunity. Beggars can't be choosers, boys and girls. Come on, we'll take what we can get realistically. We're going to bring off Quina for Bruno because apparently he's not having a very good game. Bruno hasn't played in that Mazzala on attack role for very long. He did it mostly when he came in I think he came in January last season. He did that quite a lot, but since then he's been more of a rotation option, playing in for Decore more than anywhere else on the field by quite some margin. And now we're going to make our second substitution, which is going to be Deulofeu coming on, and he can be an inside forward as well. Any other substitutions I want to make? Maybe Messina on for Angelino, despite the fact that he's facing his former club. He's looking quite tired, so I reckon that's an intelligent move to keep us fresh for the last few minutes, and we do have one more chance. If it's our chance, I want to see it. If it's their chance, I don't think it should have happened. Decore does collect the ball and clears it out, and I thought for all the money in the world they were going to get the ball there, but Deulofeu found so much space, and eventually a tackle from John Stones can't get rid of the ball, but okay. On about his 4th attempt, he did get rid of the ball, and now Bruno Fernandes is trying to play it out, but we come straight through the back of him and get the ball back, give it away straight afterwards though, and it looks like it is going to be Sane's chance as he comes in on goal. Donnarumma saves, and thank goodness that has gone wide, because you see those goals all the time in Football Manager this year. But with only a minute and a half to go, we've given away a free kick to Bruno Fernandes, who can hit them in real life and probably in Football Manager, but puts that one wide of the mark, and it looks like we're ending the game. Take a look at the stats. Maybe deserved, maybe not, but either way, beggars can't be choosers. I said I would take a draw at the start of the game. I certainly will take a draw at the end of it. 1-1, Decore with the goal, Harry Kane with the other one for them. I mean, it's not bad, and if we are, winning both of our 2 games on hand on top of Liverpool, we will go up to 5th place, probably not competing for Europa League, Champions League right now, but we could certainly try and get there by the end of the season. There's still a couple of games to go, boys and girls. Never say never. Alright, that is where we're going to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are new around here for daily-ish Football Manager videos. And I will see you all later.